Cause this is filler.
And we're back. Anyways, I see a pile of mooks that I'm completely going to ignore while I'm trying to find out, actually, where...
What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm actually trying to figure out what I'm doing.
I think I actually cut out the beginning part right there because you were, like, looking at your map or something like that. I know I had to do that at one time during this part. This is the one that has audio, right? Yeah. Yeah, so I put music in per DC's request because I forgot to export with the audio from the game, although really you're not missing anything.
I mean, yeah, actually kind of gets a bit quiet, so I'm outside the sound effects and the voice lines, which...
Also, what a lovely time for a dip.
Thanks for putting the extra effort to putting in the voice lines for the audio tapes and
yeah, no
Chronicles.
problem. Like I said, really the only thing that was annoying was the
Chronicles?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of them in this part.
Also, if you've noticed in the
sorry, I don't mean to interrupt you, but I just want to say this is Arkham City's main theme that's playing right now. I fucking love this theme.
Love this theme.
It is my favorite song in the entire fucking series.
Dude, I fucking love this theme. Like, so one video I do want to do on my channel is like the effect of a soundtrack a game has, kind of going into a series of that actually. One video that I originally did sort of as like a top 5 type thing, but that I eventually scrapped, was sort of like main title theme, since that's really your first introduction to a game soundtrack. It's supposed to be the song that sort of ties you in, that grabs you in. This is my favorite title theme ever. This is the theme that perfectly encapsulates, strap on, bitch, you're about to play a Batman game, and this is as epic as it gets.
For me, it's weird because I can't pick like my favorite main theme of all time. I can say that my favorite, like, if we're gonna start, like, you're talking about like in terms of the first song that hits you when you boot up a game.
It's kind of like how Skyrim gets you in the mood to play Skyrim.
Yeah, but for me, Xenoblade Chronicles, the main theme. If we're talking about music that you first hear when you boot up the game, I fucking love that track. That, in my opinion, is one of the best songs Yoko Shimomura has ever fucking done.
Oh, that's right. Yoko Shimomura did the soundtrack. Oh,
she did some. She didn't do all the soundtrack. She did some songs, but I love that piece so much. And it's also one of my favorite parts of Xenoblade Chronicles X. Unfortunately, the game itself I wasn't too big of a fan of, but my god, that music, especially the startup screen.
Curse me for a fool. How could I not see it until now?
Also, some of the tapes and stuff will be a bit louder than others.
Yeah, I caught that. Like, I'm actually actively adjusting it because I love City soundtracks so fucking much. So I'm actually trying to raise the volume to listen to it, while at the same time lowering it so I don't get my ears blown out by the tapes.
My skin crawled with revulsion.
Crawling
She kissed the glass.
It almost makes this kind of like work with it, crawling in it, and you hear this awesome
Pretty sure
music
there's some
behind
song
it.
lyrics somewhere in there.
This is actually, listen, I think this is the stealth theme. How does it feel, Pig?
It might be. I don't remember. I edited this like weeks ago. But I did download the whole soundtrack just so that way I'd have it. Actually, yeah, you were the one who gave it to me.
Yeah, I have the soundtrack, and I linked it to you.
After that,
Seriously, oh yeah, he wanted to give a lobotomy to Harley.
So young, but her lust has put the reputation.
But yeah, I fucking love this game soundtrack. Please tell me you reused the main theme near the end of the.
No, one thing, and that's more of a personal preference when it comes to my editing. And this comes to like having to put in any BGM in for anything. Unless it's an extended version, I really don't like to use the same song twice. It's just a personal tick of mine, especially like, I remember when I was at a convention once, I was at the AMV contest because I really like seeing some people's editing work. This one person kept reusing clips during a Pokemon AMV, and I'm like, stop fucking doing that. It's really just a pet peeve of mine.
Yeah, at that point. But yeah, I'm kind of sad it's not on screen because I was about to gush about it even more. You know what it is for me? When the violins ramp up, the na 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 dun dun.
Actually, since we've been talking about music and Batman stuff, favorite Batman theme from the movies or TV shows.
From the movies? From the movies? The Dark Knight theme.
For me, actually, 89. Batman 89.
That's a close second for me. I love the Tim Burton soundtrack, but goddamn, Hans Zimmer knew what he was doing for the soundtrack for Dark Knight. But yeah, shows. I mean, honestly, it can't be like the main Batman animated series theme.
No, nothing can beat that. Like, that theme is just too good.
Like, if you want to talk iconic, it's those three. It's the Tim Burton, Danny Elfman, the na-na-na,
but what about Get to the Batmobile?
It's the dun-da-na-na-na-na.
Actually, to kind of also go back to something you said earlier
Why'd I keep saying Tim Burton soundtrack? Danny Elfman.
Yeah, well, Tim Burton films.
Tim Burton directed it, but Danny Elfman was the one that did the song.
Hush. You were talking about earlier about you wanting to do that thing on your channel about the main themes and stuff. If anyone is an anime fan, there's a recent YouTuber I found. I don't think he's been doing videos for too long. I'm not sure. But his name is the Cartoon Cypher. And he did a very good piece on a silent voice and the use of music in it, which is one of my personal favorite anime films. So like to get to like hear the whole breakdown of the music was really awesome, especially for a story about someone who is deaf. So also the manga is fantastic. I just read that recently too. That was really good.
Actually, if you want to, like, with, on the topic of anime, like, anime OPs, I recommend watching,
Mother's Basement.
Yeah.
The only one who does that sort of thing as far as
the only one that does OP analyses, yeah. I was, watching back, I saw his, two-part, saga on, My Hero Academia's, OPs.
Which are fantastic.
Dude, yes.
I love the third one the most.
I liked the music. Honestly, I preferred the music in the second one over the third, but as an OP in general, I really like the third.
Although You Say Run is probably my favorite track to come out of an anime in the last 5
You Say Run goes with everything.
Oh, You Say Run is amazing. You Say Run is just a fucking great-ass theme.
That trend.
No, because that's always
so
like the best part.
I linked this guy a lot of there's some You Say Run over like some Dragon Ball Z, like I don't know if you saw it.
Yeah, I think I was the one who linked it to you.
No, well no, like I posted in the Hangout Skype chat. You Say Run with Vegeta's sacrifice against Majin Buu, and You Say Run with an edit of the Jiren fight.
Oh, okay. Okay, it wasn't that one.
Yeah, I linked those like sometime last week. But also on the topic of Mother's Basement, I love his the fact that Full Metal Alchemist for both shows, every OP is so damn good. He was like, "Fuck it, I can't do a single episode for all of them, otherwise I'd be here for 3 months." So fuck it, let's just run down the list.
I forgot. This is where a song change happened, and we're not listening to Arkham Knight's OST. Instead, we are now.
You mean City?
City, yeah. I put in some of Trauma Team soundtrack, mostly anything concerning first response and the Rosalia virus, without going too into spoilers about that. But Trauma Team has a fucking amazing soundtrack.
Yeah, I could hear it. Actually, you know what? I feel like you should have put in Code Blue Sigma from New Blood.
Trust me, I love that song to death. It's really hard for me which one I like more. Actually, it's either Twisted Rosalia or that song can go as my favorites. This one is from First Response. I forget the name of it off the top of my head because I can't just name like.
I still need to play Trauma Team. It's on the goddamn Wii U Virtual Console.
It is so fucking good, dude. I cannot stress enough.
I mean, I have New Blood. I have New Blood.
I do too. I will say this now. You can play Trauma Team without any knowledge of the entire series because it really is its own standalone game. It does have some callbacks here and there, but really there is nothing in it that you need to worry about. It's my favorite video game story of all time.
Hello? Dr. Young's office.
Please call for Mr. White.
What?
Hello, Doc.
But I didn't use too much. I mainly try to use City's soundtrack.
So I'm guessing you go back to City after a while.
Yeah. Like I only use like 2 or 3 songs.
Yeah. You just used it as a bit so we didn't have like an entire part of just the City music.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Although I know that's what you would want.
I mean, it is Batman. It is fitting, but yeah, I mean that makes sense. You kind of want a bit of diversity.
I want my monster.
I sent you back the money. I don't want it.
Do I look like I care about money, sir? I just want my monster.
Yeah, there's the City music. Which theme is this?
Oh, this is the theme that plays when you're ascending the Wonder Tower.
Yeah. It starts playing during the stealth sequence with the Tiger Guards in Wonder City.
As I showed him the knife, I told him how I will use it. How I will.
Oh yeah, this is where he's talking about how he chickens out.
I was paralyzed.
Yeah, he chickens out trying to kill
I screamed,
Joker.
But I was silent. The monster looked at me, expressionless. He ran my blade slowly across my forehead. A smile cracked across his
Oh no, he
horrible
didn't chicken
porcelain
out.
face.
Joker took his goddamn
I
knife.
heard the filth fall from his
That's because the
mouth
Spirit of Arkham's a fucking
laughed.
dumbass.
and called me that horrible name.
There was something that happened here with Harley, but I don't really. I think you're just like showing off that she's still there.
I thought there was a riddle involving her.
Nope.
Victor has been in isolation since the attack on Zagar last week. As I wait for him to be brought up to me, I have had time to review his notes.
Also, I like how a good majority of these, with Sass, Scarecrow, Joker, and one other person. It's
The
a
other
lead-in. Huh?
No, I said the other one.
All these events actually tie into the prequel comic that came packaged with this game, which I still have, even though I traded in my PS3 version.
He'll need to kill again. Do you understand me?
Probably should get that again. I still have my code redeemed, like downloaded for like the play as Joker, so I don't even care if I get it used and don't have the code. So I might as well just get it, because.
Sarah, do not answer the door. Can you hear me?
Okay, this scene actually fits with the goddamn music.
The Green Mile. I have never seen that film. I don't know
What
if I said that last time.
What the? Oh, Green Mile, because the room name.
Yeah.
I was about to say that was so fucking random.
Why do these people thrive on chaos? Joker, in particular, desired anarchy. And since his escape will no doubt wreak it upon my city, I feel this is the end for my diary. Joker will be recaptured. My story will be told. I am not afraid. If Arkham becomes my cell, then I will know I did my best.
And that's all that counts.
I will be.
Yeah, and this is where we're about to near the end of the Chronicles.
Oh yeah, this plays when you get the bat suit.
This one took me a while to figure out how I was supposed to turn off the goddamn gas. Also,
yeah.
if you notice, like I bitched about it like 10 parts ago. If you looked at the last 2 parts with regarding the cleanup, take an account of how many of those used the fucking Ultra Batclaw. I hate that thing.
Oh yeah, this is when you're getting close to getting Riddler.
Yeah, it's 3 riddles now. 1? Actually 4, I think.
Prometheus.
Prometheus. Actually, Arrow did season 5 of Arrow did a good thing. Did an interesting take on Prometheus.
I could never get into like those shows. Am I missing out? Probably, but
Flash. It takes a while to get into tempo, and whether or not it gets a bit much. I wouldn't blame you for being turned off by how they really try to Batman, basically make Green Arrow Batman.
I mean, he essentially is. In some
Like, we
regard.
can't have proper Batman, let's try and make him Batman.
I mean, I always thought Arrow was more or less Batman, from what I got from one of the Justice League cartoons.
Green Arrow is it's an interesting parallel, because, they're both the rich boys who lost their parents.
Yeah.
But it's more, it's interesting, because, like, Green Arrow's the snarky smartass, whereas Bruce is the, the more stoic type.
He's the super serial.
But yeah,
I think this track that's playing now is Rosalia's Thorns. I know this is from Trauma Team.
It's from
Trauma Team. Again,
Trauma
it's
Team. Yeah, you go back and so I see it now. You're going back and forth, like one track.
No, I think I only really used like 2 tracks. That's it.
Okay. Well, we're almost at the end, so.
Yeah.
I love this. I hate that you couldn't get the audio for this one.
In actuality, for this part, I could have.
Yeah.
But
just taking the voice. Just taking the voice line.
Yeah, but I was just too lazy at this point.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I just wanted to get this done.
I don't blame you, especially having to redo this one for the audio. You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was I just saying? Oh yeah. I don't. Like, I won't blame you if you do get turned off by the by how they try to drive home the Arrow, the Batman stuff, because I mean, the first hint was sort of like Deathstroke, but even Deathstroke's sort of one of those enemies that sort of fits with anybody. So with
well, that's just because he's a mercenary.
Yeah, so it kind of fit for him being, Green Arrow. Season 3, bringing in Ra's al Ghul, that was definitely an out of left field, and even though Prometheus is a Batman villain, I think they did a really good job at making him sort of unique with regards to making him stand out as an actual Arrow villain. Like, they changed him up so that it actually fit.
Wait, why did I use this song? It's from Trauma.
But one I do recommend watching, The Flash. I highly recommend The Flash. Also, yep, Sharp is missing, and he's also insane.
My name is Quincy Sharp, the spirit of Amadeus Arkham. You have done well to decipher my story, and I pray it has helped you on your path. I trust that through my writings, you will do what is right. Please, I implore you, continue my work. This city deserves a savior. Continue my work.
Rip.
Nah. Because your work is Arkham City. And we all know how that royally fails, right?
Rest in pastrami.
Oh, yeah, this is the final edit. I actually, let me pull up the guy's name. So yeah, this is this extremely oddly well detailed Mook. He's actually a contest winner. If you pre-ordered Arkham Asylum at GameStop, you would be entered. You would have automatically been entered for a contest to have your likeness immortalized in Arkham Asylum. Let me just check.
I think we've went over this before in the past, because I'm fairly certain I did bring this up, because I was always like, what the fuck is this thing?
Inmate Arkham Asylum. 1 second. Oh, 1 second. Contest. Luke Oliver is Luke Oliver. Winner of a 2008 contest where the first prize winner would have their face rendered somewhere in Arkham Asylum.
Interesting. But
Yep.
that is the end of the part.
Also, his name, if you look at the party list in the next part, Luke Oliver's name is in the party guest list.
Alrighty.
Oh no, actually, it's the party list with it's the what's it called? It's the party list that you take from Harley.
Hmm.
Well, it's time to call it a wrap here.
All right. Yeah. Oh, that's the other part. All right. With that, cleanup is officially done. I have 100% the game. No, I do not count the challenge modes because fuck
Good play,
those.
everybody.
The only good ones are the ones where if you're on PS3 and you play as the Joker because it's hilarious. Anyways, we'll see you guys for the final part next time.